Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bulldog Business Show. This is where you get an inside look at all the great things that are happening here in the College of Business. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We keep you updated there as well. We always want to welcome in our podcast listeners, so thank you for joining us today also. So our guest today is the Dean of the College of Business. Dr. Scott Grawe will be joining us in just a moment. First, though, we want to begin, as we always do, with lots of business bites that we have for you. So first off, we're going to start off with the advisory board for our marketing department held its 4th annual golf tournament back in May. It was another great success. Dr. Melissa Moore and her board members are so thankful for the many teams and individuals who participated this year. It was held at the beautiful MSU golf course. The tournament raises money for scholarships that are given out by the board, and the members are already looking forward to next year's big tournament. So our freshman students have been learning about the importance of networking. Dr. Kathleen Thomas gave her freshman finance class an opportunity to put what they learned into action. So they all gathered for a networking day in the atrium of the McCool Hall. Students had a chance to talk to leaders from the College of Business staff. This was a unique way for them to use their skills and then gain some real-world experiences outside of their typical lecture. So we hope that that experience helped them as they're moving forward to different events. So finally, we want to share with you Golden Triangle Lemonade Day is back, and this year it is expanding to include Louisville. It will be held this year on Saturday, June the 14th. Hundreds of children across the Golden Triangle will be setting up lemonade stands. The event is sponsored by the E-Center, and it encourages children to become business leaders, social advocates, community volunteers, and forward-thinking citizens of the future. Children can register by going to the website lemonadeday.org/golden-triangle. They'll also be able to report their profits on that website to be eligible for top seller prizes in each of those cities. So kids, get those lemonade recipes ready and join us for Lemonade Day. Now, let's get to our guest today, who again is the Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Scott Grawe. Great to have you here.
It's great to be back in a little bit different capacity than I have been in the past.
That's right. The last time you were here, the tables were turned and you were interviewing me, right?
Yes. And we were actually at a table. So I like the new setup. I like the new format.
Good, so wonderful. Glad you approve. So let's just let's start here. McCool Hall's a little quiet these days, isn't it? We've gotten into June.
It is. It's a little bit eerie how quiet it is. But I tell you what, the last few months leading up to the quietness now have been anything but quiet in the College of Business. It's
been a busy semester, sort of reflecting back on some real cool things that happened. Our Undergraduate Women in Business held their inaugural DARE conference, and it really turned out great.
It did. And it's the beauty of that event is it was planned, executed, and delivered by the students. They came to ask a few questions here and there, but they put together the agenda, they secured the speakers, they did some of the fundraising for it, and they did a phenomenal job, especially given the fact that this was the first one. They didn't have a blueprint to work from in the past year, and they got students from other universities to come participate as well. So it was a great opportunity to showcase what we can do here in the College of Business.
It was also neat to see female business leaders from in our area and just around the region come to support them as well.
Yeah, it was. And that's one of the things that we're hoping for with some of these events. It's not, yes, it's for the students, but we really encourage community members, community leaders to be part of this as well.
Another big event that is held annually at the college and people look forward to every year is Insurance Day, which another success this year with that.
It is, and it's that one we've gotten too big for the atrium, so we're out at the mill for that. And it's fun to get up on stage and welcome a very large group of passionate leaders in the insurance industry. Seth Pounds has a phenomenal reputation, and that team does a great job of putting that event together.
Dr. Nick Pashos and his group with the Startup Summit, it was phenomenal as well last month.
That was fun. That was fun.
It was.
It's just to see the ideas and the businesses that these entrepreneurs are coming up with. It wasn't just the Mississippi folks, but we brought people in from across the country to showcase the Golden Triangle area and what we've got going for entrepreneurs.
One of the things that you focus on so heavily with our staff, with our students, faculty, is that we want students to have experiences, not just lectures in the classroom, but practical experience that helps them to succeed once they leave this campus.
Yes, and starting their own businesses is one way to do that, but there are many other ways as well. And that's one of the things that I really enjoyed. Our faculty do a really good job of inviting me to sit in on some of the presentations that our students are doing. And we did another live case course with Terra Delyssa. Students delivered a phenomenal business solution for them, and it's gone very, very well.
Folks who've come to visit you at McCool Hall have noticed we've got a lot of hammering going on, and it's a construction zone. So the Dean Suite is close to being finished, right?
I cannot wait for that Dean Suite to be finished, get back in the office and get everybody back under one roof again. But you know, it takes patience to endure progress, and our team's done a really good job of adapting. But I'll tell you what, when the fall semester comes around and we're all back in our offices ready to welcome the next group of students in, it's going to be a great day.
All right. Well, one thing we've been working on really hard is Club 1915, and our audience here has heard me talk about it a lot. So when we come back from the break, we're going to talk a little bit more about that and encourage people to get involved.
Great.
All right, stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back.
Mississippi State University's College of Business creates connections that can change lives, with more than $2 million available in scholarships next year. Take advantage of the top research institution in the state. Professors have practical experience in their field, and students have the opportunity to work on live projects with partner companies. Earn your MBA online in as few as 10 courses from U.S. News & World Report's Top 100 program. Give your business career a head start. Visit business.msstate.edu to learn more.
All right, we're back, everyone, and our guest today, who's not really a guest at all, you know, he's at home. It's the Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Scott Grawe. Great to have you here with us. One of the things you told me when I started 4 months ago is that we wanted to really hit the ground running on getting the word out and encouraging people to join Club 1915, which is a reference to the founding of the college. So let's talk a little bit about Club 1915.
Yeah, so Club 1915, again, it started, the College of Business started in the year 1915, and so we are in our 110th year. And one of the things that we are aiming to do with Club 1915 is spread the message that your 4 years here as a Bulldog in Starkville on campus is only the beginning of your Bulldog business journey. And as we roll this out, the goal is to bring all business Bulldogs back. That doesn't mean you got to travel back to campus and to McCool Hall, but what it does mean is we want you re-engaged. We want you engaged in helping our current students, but also we want to provide opportunities to help you succeed in your career as well.
One of the things about Club 1915, although it is a monthly or annual gift to the college, $19.15 a month, it's more about that connection that you talk about, because there's more to being an alum of a school than giving money. We might need you as a guest speaker. You might be a great place where our students can come intern, right?
It is, and that's, so we've had a couple events, and one of the things that we've had a chance to do as we've rolled this out is hear from alums that we haven't heard from before. I had a gentleman call me, graduated from the College of Business several years ago. We'll just leave it at that. But he's written a couple books, and we talked about one of the books that he wrote. I picked it up on Amazon and read through it over the holiday weekend. It's a great book. It's a good, mystery thriller. But I really do enjoy getting a chance to connect with some of these Bulldogs. And we talked about ways that he can help our current students, but then also how we can help him continue in his career as well.
Sure, it's a reciprocal relationship.
Yes.
We are hosting some events here in Starkville, in other markets, and that's one of the great things about being in Club 1915 is you get some invitations to these events. We've been to the Gulf Coast, we've done Jackson, we've got one coming up in Starkville in June. Yes,
and so the fun thing is we've got alums that are helping us pull these events off. So that first one that was paired up with the Bulldog baseball game down there on the coast was a lot of fun. The one in Jackson, 2 of our board members came together and really helped to pull that one off. The events are fun.
They are.
It's an opportunity to get together, not just hear about what's going on in the college of business, because we will talk about what's going on, some of the events, what Club 1915 is doing, but it also gives you a chance to connect with others that you may not have had a chance to meet and talk with in several years, and you never know what kind of opportunities are coming about through that.
Yeah, those are fun. Again, we've got one coming up in Starkville in June, and we're planning to be out in Houston, Texas in July, so we'll have information forthcoming on that.
And the comment that I make to alums is if we can get a good number of people together, we'll go anywhere in the country.
That's right.
Yeah, and honestly, we don't need to put it, we'll go anywhere in the world.
If you want us to come to your city, just let us know, right?
Yes, if you can help pull some people together, we'll be there. We'll share some updates, and we'll tell you how you can help our current students, and we're certainly willing to listen to see how we can help you as well.
One of the things you like to tell people when we are encouraging them to join is the money that is generated through Club 1915, we're using to help the students.
We are. So that DARE conference that we talked about earlier on, that was one of the first big things that Club 1915 had a chance to do. And it was a lot of fun when that student team came in and said, hey, here's what we're thinking about doing, but we're not sure if we've got enough funding for this. And for me to say, yes, Club 1915, you've got alums that are there to support you. Go ahead and do it. And just, they lit up. And it was fun to be able to do that. And if you've spent time in McCool Hall in the last few years, there's some opportunities for us to continue to upgrade our spaces from a technology standpoint and just learning spaces. But then the experiential learning that I love to talk about, and that is aided by the generosity of our alumni. And we're one of the few places in the country where you can get really in-depth, exciting experiential learning opportunities, and it's not costing the student. We're not charging the students for that, and that's only because of the generosity of our alumni.
We have an ambitious goal by the end of 2025. We're trying to get to how many Club 1915 members?
It would be great to have 1,915 members of Club 1915 by the end of this year. Just random number out of a hat. So
we're going to work hard toward that goal. We actually have a thermometer in the atrium in McCool that is monitoring our progress. So as the number climbs, we're going to continue to show that on social media. As usual. We can't end the segment, of course, without telling you how to join Club 1915. So as always, we want to tell you we've got a QR code that will be on your screen here in just a moment. Scan the QR code and it will take you straight to the website to find out more about information about Club 1915. If you are listening to us on the podcast, that website is business.msstate.edu/Club 1915. Just go on, join, and you'll get these great updates from Dr. Grawe through your email. We'll invite you to some events, and you can help our students here in McCool Hall. Dr. Grawe, we appreciate your being here with us, as always.
Thank you. I appreciate the invitation.
You'll come back,
on I will come back on set. If I'm welcome again, I will certainly
absolutely welcome again. All right, that's all of our time. We'll see you back here next time for the Bulldog Business Show.